The moment you see the 2026 BMW R12 GS, it feels like BMW has reached back into its own history and pulled something legendary into the present day. This motorcycle isn't trying to shout with futuristic angles or overwhelming technology. Instead, it speaks with confidence, drawing inspiration from the iconic R80 GS while quietly reminding you that this is still a modern BMW built for real riding. It's a bike that feels honest, purposeful, and deeply connected to the roots of adventure motorcycling. BMW knows exactly what the GS badge represents. It's not just a name, it's a legacy that helped define the adventure category decades ago. With the R12 GS, BMW isn't attempting to recreate the past piece by piece. Rather, it captures the spirit of that original machine and reshapes it with today's engineering, materials, and expectations. The result is a motorcycle that looks timeless but rides like something built for the modern rider who wants both character and capability. At the heart of the R12 GS sits BMW's familiar air and oil-cooled boxer engine, displacing 1,170 cc. This opposed twin layout is more than just a design choice, it's part of BMW's identity. When you fire it up, there's that unmistakable boxer pulse, a subtle sideways rock that reminds you there's something mechanical and alive beneath you. With acclaimed 109 horsepower arriving at 7,000 RPM and a strong 85 pound-feet of torque at 6,500 RPM, the engine isn't about chasing extreme numbers. Instead, it focuses on usable, real-world power that feels satisfying whether you're cruising on asphalt or climbing a loose gravel trail. What makes this engine especially appealing is its character. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, with a strong low and mid-range that encourages relaxed riding rather than constant gear changes. On the road, it pulls confidently out of corners, while off-road it provides the kind of tractable torque that lets you maintain control over uneven terrain. Paired with a 6-speed transmission and BMW's proven shaft final drive, the drivetrain feels robust and refined, built to handle long distances and tough conditions without demanding constant maintenance. The chassis plays a huge role in defining how the R12 GS feels on the move. BMW has developed a new one-piece steel tubular space frame with a bolted rear section, and this design choice pays off in both rigidity and agility. Compared to the larger and more technology-heavy R1300 GS, the R12 GS feels noticeably lighter and slimmer. With a claimed wet weight of 505 pounds, it's not featherweight, but it carries its mass low and centrally, which makes a massive difference once you're actually riding. Suspension travel is generous without being excessive, striking a balance that suits both adventure touring and serious off-road exploration. Up front, you get 8.3 inches of travel, while the rear offers 7.9 inches. This setup allows the bike to soak up bumps, ruts, and broken pavement with confidence while still feeling composed during spirited road riding. The fully adjustable suspension means riders can fine-tune the setup to match their riding style, whether that's aggressive trail riding or relaxed long-distance touring. Ground clearance stands at a healthy 9.4 inches, which gives the R12 GS genuine off-road credibility. You're not constantly worrying about scraping the underside when riding over rocks or uneven ground. Combined with the tall 21-inch front wheel, the bike feels planted and stable when tackling loose surfaces. The front wheel rolls over obstacles with ease, while the rear maintains traction and composure, especially when standing on the pegs and letting the bike move beneath you. Visually, the R12 GS nails the retro adventure look without feeling like a museum piece. The compact cockpit fairing is simple and functional, providing just enough wind protection while maintaining that classic off-road silhouette. The X-shaped LED headlight is a modern touch that blends surprisingly well with the vintage-inspired design. It's instantly recognizable and gives the bike a distinct face, especially at night. The ergonomics are clearly designed with off-road riding in mind. The riding position is upright and commanding, with wide handlebars that offer excellent leverage and control. The seat is firm, which some riders may notice on longer rides, but it provides good support when riding aggressively or standing up on rough terrain. The narrow waist of the bike makes it easier to grip with your knees, enhancing control during technical sections. Technology on the R12GS is present, but it doesn't overwhelm the experience. BMW has been careful not to let electronics overshadow the bike's raw, mechanical appeal. You get multiple riding modes, including rain, road, and enduro, each adjusting throttle response, traction control, and ABS behavior to suit different conditions. ABS Pro adds cornering confidence on the road, subtly working in the background to keep things safe without feeling intrusive. For riders who want to push the bike further off-road, the optional Enduro Pro package unlocks even more potential. This package includes an 18-inch rear wheel, which improves tire selection and traction for serious dirt riding. Enduro footrests provide better grip when standing, while handlebar risers improve comfort and control during long stints off the pavement. The additional Enduro Pro riding mode allows more freedom before electronic interventions step in, giving experienced riders the ability to slide, steer with the rear, and fully exploit the bike's capabilities. BMW's connected ride control option adds smartphone integration for those who want navigation, music, and connectivity without cluttering the cockpit. It's there if you want it, but it doesn't feel mandatory. This approach fits perfectly with the R12GS's overall philosophy: modern where it matters, simple where it counts. On the road, the R12GS surprises with how enjoyable it is. Despite its off-road focus, it handles paved corners with confidence and stability. The Boxer engine's low center of gravity helps the bike feel planted, and the suspension remains composed even when pushing harder than you might expect from a retro-styled adventure machine. It's not trying to be a sport bike, but it rewards smooth inputs and flowing riding styles. Off-road is where the R12GS truly comes alive. Test riders and experts have consistently noted how playful and approachable it feels compared to BMW's larger GS models. It feels less intimidating, more willing to be tossed around, and easier to manage when the terrain gets challenging. That sense of fun is something many modern adventure bikes lose as they grow heavier and more complex, but BMW has managed to preserve it here. Of course, no motorcycle is perfect. Some reviewers have mentioned that the optional quickshifter can feel a bit clunky at times, especially at lower speeds. Others note that the firm seat might not be ideal for long highway stretches without brakes. However, these are relatively minor criticisms when weighed against the bike's overall performance, build quality, and character. Speaking of build quality, the R12GS feels every bit like a premium BMW. The fit and finish are excellent, with attention to detail visible throughout the bike. From the welds on the frame to the tactile feel of the controls, everything feels solid and well thought out. This is a motorcycle designed to last, whether it's being ridden daily or taken on long adventures far from home. The starting MSRP of $16,995 places the R12GS in a competitive position within the adventure segment. It's not a budget bike, but it offers a unique blend of heritage, performance, and authenticity that sets it apart from more generic offerings. For riders who value character as much as capability, the price feels justified. Ultimately, the 2026 BMW R12GS isn't about chasing trends or dominating spec sheets. It's about reconnecting with the essence of adventure riding. It reminds us that exploration isn't just about having the most technology or the biggest engine, but about how a bike makes you feel when the road ends and the trail begins. This is a motorcycle for riders who appreciate history but don't want to live in the past, who want modern reliability without losing mechanical soul. It's for those who want to ride, not just commute, and who believe that adventure starts the moment you decide to turn off the main road. In a world filled with increasingly complex and heavy adventure bikes, the R12GS stands out by doing something refreshingly different. It simplifies without compromising, modernizes without losing identity, and delivers an experience that feels genuine and rewarding. Whether you're carving through backroads, exploring remote trails, or simply enjoying the ride for its own sake, the 2026 BMW R12GS proves that sometimes, the best way forward is to remember where it all began.